video about my previous one in regards to secretly hoping the POA vote fails. I did expect a little pushback because it is a topic that not a lot of people are discussing right now, and it needed to be brought to the attention of our community. So with that being said, let's jump into the comments that have been flooding social media about this video. Let's dive into it. Assessment of the recent video, and they automatically come out and say 100% false advertisement gimmick. Well, my question to you is, what is false about it? Because everything that I stated had to be vetted through the attorney, for one, and second, I am a real estate investor. I did not have to disclose any of this information. I am just sharing that we are so close to having that 1/3 vote be able to be passed by the landlords in the community. We're getting extremely close, and the way the POA framework works is that it is governed by the state of Georgia. So my question to you is, what is false about that? It would bring back a 2/3 vote and implement the structure that Georgia has set forth for POAs. BlackRock is buying up all the single family homes that they can. You have large insurance companies hedging their bet this way. I am a real estate investor. I mainly work with clients and we build communities. I flip homes. I make videos about them as well. So I'm very confused on what is false here. So if you could please explain, that would be very beneficial. Mongering and scare tactics. He's essentially saying, I'm a wolf among your sheep. Trust me, more wolves are coming to feed. I'm not even a wolf. I'm not even a minnow. I'm a microscopic speck in the real estate investing side of things. I'm simply explaining a different perspective that I feel most people don't even realize could happen. We are so close to that 299 vote with the 1/3 vote being able to be passed. So yes, as more homes are sold, more homes are going to turn into rentals controlled by landlords. That is common sense. So once that threshold gets to or around that 299 to pass a vote of what they deem as necessary, they are allowed, there is nothing illegal about it, to come together to request a vote and then pass what they wish. So it is right down the road. And more wolves to feed, that is what I'm trying to explain. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that, because that is why I care so much about this community, that I actually have brought this up. I could have just not said anything, but I love this community. I truly do. So do with that information that you will. And if you feel that it is fear mongering and scare tactics, well, you kind of should be scared if you plan on living here. I'm not scared. I have the financial capability to move wherever I wish. To resort to ChatGPT to do it for him. Somehow that is more reliable and trustworthy. Well, I hate to tell you, if you're not using AI today, in especially anything you do, you're missing out, because it is an extremely reliable tool and it's incredible. So with that simple math, also understand, I don't get compensated for doing these videos. It is literally me taking the time out of my day. So if I can speed it up by just doing a quick assessment, by looking at the Savannah MLS to calculate how many rentals are in our community, and grab some stuff from Zillow and compile it as quickly as possible to get the answer so I can make a video to address it with the community, I'm going to do so. So if you're not using AI nowadays, shame on you. Like, you probably should. Video is extremely scary. I mean, it is. Like, that scares me even. I don't want someone to have control with a 1/3 vote, knowing how close we are to having more landlords than that 1/3 vote. I'm not trying to warmonger and scare, so he's getting back up into the other thing. I'm trying to bring attention. I'm trying to create a discussion. That's what I am doing. Disingenuous attempt for one final push to go their way. Unfortunately for you, this is your assumption. This is my disclosure of the other side of things that are not being talked about online. and being overlooked. Again, I could have kept this in my back pocket, shut up, and not voiced my concern. I care enough to bring this to everyone's attention. Blows me away. He is incorrect about this next statement. Yes, you can vote yes for the POA. You can vote no for the POA. But if you do not vote at all, any unsubmitted ballot is an automatic no. It's a no to the POA. That is 100% incorrect. And this is why I am so frustrated, because all you're doing right there is by removing that vote, you are bringing the total down. So instead of being 299 votes that we need to pass either way, you're now bringing it down to 298, because that one vote does not count whatsoever. So that is why it is so important that you vote. And one last thought, even the POA vote fails this time, it is more likely that we are going to try again. No, there is no point. This is essentially a one and done. We are too close to that 1/3 vote. Georgia, he has stated that it is illegal as far as the taking away of your personal property rights with the POA. They are correct. You cannot take away personal property rights away using the POA. So I don't understand how it's illegal. It is subject to literally what Georgia has implemented. It is the Georgia Property Owners Association Act, which is in law. So if it's illegal, then that means the entire state of Georgia is illegal. So again, that's again, I don't understand what his initial thing was talking about. So I agree with that. You know, the POA is not taking away property rights. So the next one, I sure hope people understand what they're voting for and not just checking yes because the sign said to. I actually encouraged all those vote no signs to stay up, and I wanted the vote no signs to stay up because I thought they were great. But I also requested on my end that if those signs were removed, that they had to remove all signs in general unless they were on private property. And that's what was done. So just again, it just kind of comes down to making sure that you have the correct information to make your own opinion. Doesn't want to expose traffic by sending it to my website. I don't even have it onto the website. I guess you're talking about the godly HOA website. Why wouldn't you want to send traffic there? That's where all the information is. Anyways, when you watch a video and I have 5 views, I don't care about views. I'm here explaining the side that is not being talked about and why I'm so concerned and why I'm bringing up the community. Again, I could have not just disclosed any of this, but I care. I care enough to bring this up and create discussions around it. But I'm trying to create discussions, and I want to get everyone the ability to form their own opinion about the POA to then implement it if they wish. Voting yes, that's their decision. Vote no, that's their decision too. So at the end of the day, none of this matters when it comes to views. Like, I'm taking the time out of my day instead of working on my real estate endeavors to create these videos to hopefully educate some of the community members on an avenue that they may not have any dealings with. Most of the community members don't have the 20s or rentals. They don't do 20 flips a quarter. Like, all I do is real estate. So I'm explaining this side of things to better allow someone to create their own opinion. So whether you vote yes or no, all I'm trying to do is get you the information to allow you to make your own opinion and then choose to vote whichever way you decide. And if you don't choose to vote, it's actually just hurting the community as a whole because your vote matters. Again, don't care about the views. I'm trying to get out a different viewpoint on this. So I hope that more comes from this video as well. And I'm looking forward to addressing this. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Love to help. I'll catch you soon. See ya.